This is my 4-minute speech on John F. Kennedy's inaugurational speech, "Ask not what your country can do for you." Okay, this is my visual aid, which is this John F. Kennedy and then the American flag behind it. President Kennedy was a great president, but no one will really know how great he was because his term was cut short by his assassination on November 22nd, 1963. He was the first Roman Catholic president and one of the youngest presidents, being only 43 at the time. Since he was young, he was able to come up with modern ideas for that time. He was the 35th president sworn into office. There was thoughts that the inaugurational speech would not occur on the day it did because there was a huge snowstorm the day before, but the speech went on as scheduled. Millions watched the speech on TV or heard the speech from the radio. Schools watched and studied the speech after he presented it. The speech was very important and historic during this time, and schools still teach about this speech today. Okay, the speech, "Ask Not What You Do for Your Country," was John F. Kennedy's inaugurational speech, which occurred on January 20th, 1961. It took place at the Eastern Portico of the United States in Washington, D.C. The speech was one of the shortest speeches, only 14 minutes long and 1,362 words. It's considered one of the most famous and best speeches in history. The most famous line in the speech is, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what your country can do."
You can't get it right. But what you can do for your country.
Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Read that word for word.
Okay.
Read that one word for word.